Let's talk about what's happening in the watch industry in the month of May. Hi, welcome back to Not So Obvious Watches. I'm Pete McConville. I started this channel, actually my very first ever video was doing a sort of watch industry analysis, because I felt that a lot of the watch industry analysis was kind of missing the nuance of what was going on in the industry. And so one of the things I've routinely done is unpick things like the Swiss watch export figures that come from the Federation Horology and those sorts of things every month or every couple of months. Some of you have been asking in my recent Ask Me Anything episode, what do I think is going on in the industry and what do I think is disrupting it, and sort of poking me to have a look there. I haven't done so because I felt that there wasn't enough to talk about, that frankly the only big issue that you could really look at was the whole COVID-19 thing, and frankly that was just crushing all the figures that we could get access to, and it wasn't really possible to get anything out of any of the numbers. I held on hope that with China coming out of its lockdown about a month or so ago, the rest of the world starting to catch up, maybe there was some improvement in the numbers in the May figures. Well, the May figures came out a couple of days ago, and well, no. In short, everything's terrible, everything's locked up. Just a massive fall across the board. It doesn't matter what you look at in terms of number of units, value of watches, type of watches, material of watches, mechanical versus quartz, doesn't matter what area you look at, across the board it's just death and destruction in the watch industry. There is absolutely nothing much that you can draw from it, and I fear that even trying to analyze it is something of a fool's errand. Early in the crisis days, you could see there were some trends that were coming out. Really high value watches seemed to be doing okay, and it was the bottom end that was copying it. And that kind of reflected people at the high end felt reasonably secure, so they were able to keep purchasing. It was people at the bottom end who were worried about their job security and so forth. But now, clearly, worldwide logistics systems have locked up. Factories have gone into shutdown. International borders have come crashing down around us, and retail outlets have ground to a halt. So I'll show you the numbers and you can look at the slides. It's like 30, 40, 50, 80% falls in value, in units, pretty much anywhere around the world. So frankly, I will have a quick look again next month to see if anything changes. There's some indication that China is slowly turning, but for now, that's it. If you want to know what's going on in the watch industry and watch exports, pretty much the only word you need to know is COVID, and it's just leveling everything. I've been Pete McConville. This has been Not So Obvious Watches, really short and sharp, and I'll see you later. Bye.